Hi, I'm Bill Kennedy, the founder and CEO of the 80/20 Institute. If you've landed on this page, you're probably asking yourself a few important questions, such as who is this company and what do they actually do? Can what they offer benefit me and my business? And most importantly, are they credible? Have they achieved real results? Have they helped others like me do the same thing? Those are the right questions, and the purpose of this video is to answer them clearly and directly so you know exactly what we do, how we do it, and whether it's a fit for you. So let's get into it. Let's start with who we are and what we do. The 80/20 Institute is a strategic execution firm. We're not a training company, we're not consultants, we're your execution partners. And there is a difference. Let me explain what I mean. We help CEOs, business owners, and executive teams scale profitably, fast, using our proprietary system called the Profitable Growth Operating System, or PGOS. It's built on the 80/20 principle, and we teach you how to implement it in just 100 days. Our clients typically come to us because they want to prepare their company for a successful exit in the next 1 to 3 years, or as we like to say, within 1,000 days. Now, that could mean selling the company, stepping back from the day to day, handing it off to the next generation, or simply building something that runs without them. To do that successfully, you need three things. First, a focused, executable strategic plan. Second, a reliable, repeatable profit engine. And finally, a team that can execute that plan without chaos. Without those three things, your business is always going to depend on you, and your exit won't go the way you hope. We're going to help you fix that. The next question is, who is our typical customer? We partner with businesses ranging from under $1 million to well over $1 billion in annual revenue. Some are founder-led, others are private equity-backed, and many are privately held or family-owned. Some of our clients are preparing for a sale, while others are actively scaling. One of our core specialties is supporting businesses in the midst of a turnaround. We work across industries, industrial and manufacturing, business-to-business service businesses, wholesale and distribution, construction, aftermarket, niche and complex operational companies. What they all have in common is this: they're working hard, but profit isn't growing as fast as it needs to be. They're stretched across too many customers, products, and priorities. They know they could be growing faster, but don't have a system to do it. That's where we come in. Over the last 30 years, I've led billion-dollar global businesses, private equity roll-ups, and family firms. I've built companies, I've turned them around, I've grown them, and I've exited them. I've created over $3 billion in shareholder value. I've led over 100 acquisitions, and I've done it all using the exact same operating system we're now teaching through the 80/20 Institute. I've also written 3 best-selling books. My first book, The 80/20 CEO, a practical, no-nonsense playbook for taking control of your business in 100 days. My second book, From Panic to Profit, a step-by-step guide to uncovering value under pressure. And my third book, Earn the Right to Win, will be released spring of 2026 in a deep dive into how to win both personally and professionally. Now, I didn't write these books from the sideline. I wrote them from the field. And now we're teaching the system to leaders just like you. As I mentioned earlier, this isn't theory. Let me show you what our operating system does in real-world companies. The first, a $270 million parts distributor. The challenge, margins declining. Bloated SKU count, and they're trying to serve everyone. The action we took, we segmented their product lines, cut unprofitable SKUs, reset pricing, and focus on core customer segments. The results they got added about $7 million in EBITDA under 12 months. Next example, a $700 million industrial manufacturer. Challenged complexity from acquisition, no unified plan, and margins erosion. Fast. Action, we performed a FORT analysis. Now that's where we identify the best customers and products and what those customers buy. We eliminated drag products. We structured for margin and aligned leadership. The result they achieved was they added over $70 million in profits in just under 24 months. The next one, a $44 million service business. The challenge was revenue was growing, but margins were shrinking. Low margin customers were hidden in that mix. The action, simplified offerings, tiered pricing structure, trim low-value services, build a leaner operating model. The results? Margins grew by over 30%, increased team capacity by 20%, and they improved their Net Promoter Score, or NPS score, by over 10 points. It was a powerful turnaround. The one after that, $100 million manufacturer. The challenge was flat revenue for 3 years, chaos in operations and quoting. The action? We audited their customer base, reworked pricing tiers, simplified offerings, and implemented the dirty dozen tactics that you'll learn about in our model. The result was an uncovered $15 million in hidden costs and complexity. Now look, these weren't lucky breaks. They were engineered outcomes using our 80-20 framework, and we can help you do the same. The next question is, how do we do it? Our proprietary audit to scale process is in which we start by deeply analyzing your data to find the critical few opportunities that by focusing on them will allow you to rapidly scale your business. Our system follows a 4-phase process. First step, assess. Audit the business, analyze the numbers, find the signal. We segment your customers and products. We identify your fork, or your profit engine. We show you exactly what's working and what's not. Step number 2, eliminate. Remove what doesn't add value. We simply use proven tactics like the dirty dozen. We free up capacity, reduce complexity, and drive early wins. Step number 3, reallocate. Shift time, talent, and capital to the fork, where you're making your money. We use our proprietary earn the right to grow diagnostics to determine what's ready to scale and what needs to be rebuilt. And finally, step 4, scale. It's time to get big. Multiply what works, grow with focus. We double down on profitable growth, focusing on quad 1 customers, products, and markets. Here's what you get when you join the Profitable Growth Accelerator, or PGA. A dedicated account manager, your quarterback for the entire 100-day sprint. Weekly one-on-one strategy calls with your account manager. Unlimited Slack support for fast tactical execution guidance. Full access to our platform, the 80-20 Institute, which has training videos, templates, dashboards, and tools. Customer segmentation and pricing diagnostics for your business. Execution playbooks and frameworks tailored to your unique challenges. A private peer network inside the community of CEOs and operators scaling profitably just like you. Now, this is a done-with-you program. You bring the business, we bring the system, and together, we make it happen. Of course, a great program like ours comes with a guarantee. We don't promise it's going to be easy, but we do promise it'll be worth it. If you follow our process, stay on pace, and do the work, if you're not on track to get your value back that you put into it, what the program costs, by day 100, we're going to keep working with you until you are. We don't give out refunds. We just focus on results. That's how much we believe in the system. The PGA is for founders, CEOs, and presidents of manufacturing, distribution, and service companies. Companies doing between $1 million to over $1 billion in annual revenue. Teams working hard, but not seeing the profit they should. Leaders ready to focus, simplify, and scale. If that sounds like you, this is your system. What to do next? Click the link below. Fill out the short application. It only takes a minute or two. Then schedule a 15-minute call with me and my team. We'll talk about your business, your goals, and whether the PGA is a fit. You've already built something valuable. Let's unlock the hidden profit and turn it into predictable growth. Click below to apply for the Profitable Growth Accelerator. I'll see you inside.